Hey, what's up, guys? This is my Resident Evil 9 video, the extra games, Leon Must Die Forever, and I'm going to show you how to get through the Forever Rank 5, which is the hardest by far. Basically, if you make one mistake, it can cost you the whole game. So I'm going to just kind of show you the path that I take. It's very strategic. It's the easiest path, I think, that you could probably take to get to the end. Now, I'm going to run this game with no frills, meaning you just get a handgun and a hatchet in the beginning. A couple good ones is Wolfpack, Exorcist is good, and Hot Fuzz is okay. But I'm going to go no frills on this one just to show you guys how this is done without any extras. Now, on this first stage, we want to kill all the enemies we can. Now, this first guy is real easy. Shoot him, and he'll let you open up to a melee attack and just kind of finish him off. You can melee him again just to save ammo. And it doesn't really matter what he gives you for ammo. If he gives you handgun bullets, reload your gun. But you also want to come down this way and grab the grenade, which is real important, and there's going to be handgun ammo in this box. Now, take your time here. You can waste a good amount of time in this area. The zombies are not hard to kill. It's not as hard as some of the other levels. And these spiders, make sure that you hit them when they're at their highest. The gold ones are 70, obviously, all the time, and the ones that change color, you want to hit them when they're green, which gives you 2 minutes time added. So make sure you try to hit it when it's green. You kind of get used to the patterns after a while. Now, obviously, those red guys, you need to use an environmental object to kill them because they're strong or almost immune to bullets. So make this guy drop his pipe, and then you can hit that red zombie with it. I kind of entice him over towards me just to get him closer, and then I throw it. Now, sometimes he'll give you a great gun. See, he just gave me a slot expansion there, which helps my enhancer. But yeah, just take out all these zombies. You don't have to rush through it. You know, pick up everything that you can because you're really going to need it as far as ammo and health and herbs and stuff. Now, after I kill those two, what I do is I make sure that I get this guy. And you want to see those cars in the distance move towards you. And it kind of sets up a car crash down the street. Now, get your grenade ready. And you want to lob it at these two guys. And sometimes you can get lucky and hit that spider when it's at its highest. Unfortunately, I hit it when it was 50 seconds. But, you know, just take these guys out. There may be another red zombie over here somewhere. But that guy dropped his pipe, so you can use that pipe. Yeah, now see, here's a red zombie coming at me, and I just barely get it. And nice, he drops a nice shotgun for me. Shotguns are great in this gameplay because it knocks the zombies back and it knocks them down and all kinds of chaos. So you definitely want a shotgun for this gameplay. Now, after I kill this last zombie, what I do is I check my enhancements to see what I can get for perks. And if you don't like any of the options they give you, don't pick one if you don't want, because once you go through that red door up ahead, it takes you to a new level and you get an all new set of enhancements. So it's kind of like a free shuffle. Now, as you can see, right away, I'll check my enhancements to make sure that they've changed. And look at that. You get Mixed Blessing. Now, Mixed Blessing is great to have right in the beginning. You want to get that if it's in the beginning because it gives you a ton of good guns in the crates. The only setback is the enemies do 20% more damage, but I think you can handle that. But that is a very lucky thing that I got right there. Now you just want to kind of go through this way, and you want to make sure that this zombie in this next room is not facing you. See how he's facing the other way? That allows you to use your axe on him, and you can use your axe on this guy as well. So it's kind of like 2 stealth kills right off the bat. You don't even need any ammo. If he's facing you, go another way. I would go downstairs and around. Now, there was no good enhancements that I like there, so I'm just going to kind of wait till I build up my enhancement meter. These guys, again, it's great to have the shotgun on these guys because it blows them back, and then you can just use your axe to chop them in the head.
You all want a piece.
And you just want to kind of follow the path that I take here and grab everything that you can, all the resources that you can. You know, it says you only have 3 minutes, but we're going to add some more time to that. So I wouldn't even worry about the time right now. You know, you just want to build up your inventory. Anytime you get a better axe like that, you want to equip it right away, and you can discard your other axe if you want because it's very weak compared to the 3-star axes, which is the Mortal Edge and the Hellfire axe. Both of those are 3-star axes, so they'll let you get a lot more deflections, and they're a lot more durable.
All right. Was that it? Okay.
Now you'll notice here that I just wait way too long for this guy to come around to try to get him with my axe, when I should have just blasted him on the ground and got him with my axe that way, because I take damage here and it's just a mess. I waste too much time on this guy. Don't do what I do. See, that's what I should have done in the beginning right there. Now you want to go down this way because sometimes there is spiders down here, and you got to listen in the bathroom to see if there is any spiders. Sometimes you can hear them. And yeah, I heard it, so I knew that there was one in here.
Never a dull day. All right.
Now this guy, you want to burst his head because he turns into a blister head. Now, I usually burst his head, but you can see there I didn't, so I have to deal with the blister head when I come back in.
I don't have
So
time
just
for
try
this.
to burst that guy's head if you can. Sometimes there's a guy in here just waiting for you. Make sure you're careful when you go in that room. And any guns that you want to pick up, pick up. The way the game works is if you discard certain guns or just leave the guns where they're at when you find them, they'll come back in the later levels as stronger guns. So there is a bit of a strategy to it. But if you don't want to get certain guns, like a handgun at a 3 or 2 star, just leave it in your inventory and you won't get it again. Now this guy's obviously a blue guy, so you have to parry him in order to weaken him. See how he turns that light blue color, and he's a lot easier to kill. Hopefully he'll give me something good. No, of course, it's only a 2-star handgun, which I have plenty of and no use for. But you'll notice that I do pick it up because I don't want it coming back into my inventory at a later level. Now, I do go up here because not only is there an herb up at the top of these stairs, but there is either a red chef zombie roaming these halls, or there's 3 red and blue zombies roaming these halls. And they're good to kill because they give you a lot of guns and a lot of enhancer points. So, as you can see, there's the chef right there. And what I do is I kind of entice him towards me by shooting him, and I lead him back downstairs into the dining room. The only reason I lead him down that way is because there is an explosive barrel there which will take care of him in one hit, as opposed to throwing an axe at him. So just kind of lead him down with you. It takes a while, unfortunately, for him to get down there. And there's that blister head that I left, but as long as you sneak behind him, you can axe him right in the head and he won't even see you. So it wasn't that bad. So just kind of wait it out right here for that chef to come. And when he gets close enough, we're going to explode that canister right next to him. Now that is a great shotgun to have. That is the one that you want. And it's also a 2-star, which is really good. The only thing better than that is the 3-star shotgun. But that is really good to have.
I gotta hurry.
Now in this room, the setup is like this when you enter, you want to get this guy right here on the ground so you can burst his head, because he'll come back as a blister head while you're still in the room. And you really don't want that. It can be a pain in the butt. You know, it's all the same thing. You know, you just got to get these guys on the ground and then use your axe on their head. Now you see me shuffle my enhancements to get something better, and I do get that one in the middle, which is good. It's scatter shot. It really helps out towards the end of the game. The more shots that you fire, the stronger your attack becomes. So in the beginning, it's not great, but towards the end of the game, it really is a game changer. So if you can get that, definitely put it on. Here, you just want to run through with these 2 singing zombies because they can do some damage, and I don't have a lot of time. So I just kind of brush by them for now. You can always come back to them later if you need to.
Out of my way. All right.
Now, a lot of these zombies, you can just sneak up behind them and axe them, you know? The axe is your best friend in this game.
I don't have time.
The reason I don't pick up the Redemption is because I think it's the worst gun. It's a 3-star gun, but you have to reload it on every single shot, and it only fires rifle ammo, so I never pick that thing up. You can if you want to, but I recommend not doing it. Now, sometimes it's just better to not shuffle and just pick something with your enhancements, because you can waste quite a bit of enhancer fuel shuffling. So, you know, sometimes just pick something, even if it's something really bad, just to get your slots filled. And you can always go back towards the end of the game and redo them. You'll see towards my end of the game. This guy is a menace right here. Again, you need to hit him with an axe or an explosive barrel. I have one axe in the other room, which I'm kind of leading him to, but even that doesn't do. Even that doesn't kill him. I have to take a couple shots at him to get him down to half power, because that axe only takes away about half of his power. So just kind of entice him this way. You can see that I'm missing all my shots. And throw that axe. I melee him, and I still gotta kill this guy. And he's very fast, and he does 4 shots at you, and he's just horrible. There we go. Yeah, that guy is a menace. Sometimes he's blue, sometimes he's red, but just be careful of him. Now I picked the 25% power from machine guns and rifles, because that is pretty good. Anything 20% and above, you should definitely take. Now those pantry keys go obviously into the pantry, so you have to backtrack a little bit. If you have time, do it. If you don't have time, don't worry about it. The only thing that's in there is a gun case and a slot enhancement. So it's not the end of the world if you don't go back there and get it. I think that I do in this game. I can't remember. But once you take care of these guys in this room, I got to hit this guy for the 120. Take your time on these guys to get to 120. It's really worth it.
Never a dull day.
Now, don't forget, you still got those singing zombies right here in the other room. So you can either brush past them again or take care of them. It's up to you. I take care of them, I think, because I want the enhancement points. And sometimes they drop great guns, especially with the Mixed Blessing perk.
I don't have time for this.
Now, the red and the blue singers together are kind of tricky.
I gotta hurry.
I finally get the red one, and this one you gotta parry her to do some damage, and she's kind of hard to parry because it looks like she's just walking towards you. It doesn't look like she ever tries to grab you. So just be careful on that. There's a nice machine gun and a nice sniper rifle. So that was worth it. Definitely worth it. Now you'll notice I'll go into this room here. It does have a couple nice things in here, especially if you have the last enhancement perk that I got. You can pick up these useless pieces of scrap and discard them, and it'll give you some health, which I desperately need. It's better than using your herbs, you know, you want to kind of save those towards the end. And as you can see, I get rid of any ammo that I don't really need. I'm not really using the handguns anymore.
Excuse me.
And we're almost done with this level. We pretty much cleared this level out.
Out of my way.
You want to take this door up here. And as you can see, I'm using my machine gun whenever I can, because the more shots I expel, the stronger my attack becomes from that enhancement perk. Now, as you go further, you can see it says level 9, that the enemies are going to be a lot harder. And you're going to notice it when you try to kill them. It just takes a lot longer. And they do a lot more damage. So make sure you get that 120 time on those spiders, even if you got to wait a while. And I would save that axe that durability axe enhancer till the end. You really don't need it now. So just kind of wait on that. Now I do go out here because there are Requiem bullets out here. You don't have to go out there. It's only 2 bullets, I think, but it's nice if you have the Ghost Grudge or the Requiem to have some extra bullets. And the reason I go up here is because sometimes in this next room, there have been as many as 3 spiders in here, and that's a lot of time. Unfortunately, there's just 1 now, but it's still kind of worth it to go in there. I got 70 seconds out of it. But yeah, sometimes you go in there and there are 3 spiders, and you can walk out of there with like 4 or 5 minutes worth of time added. Now up here, you don't want to run out right away. You want to kind of slowly go around this corner. Usually I could just chop that guy's head off like a stealth attack, but he's a red guy, so that's not going to work. We can do it to this guy. Get him out of the way. And we want to entice this zombie right here down this way, because there is a gas canister that we can use to get him. As you can see, he's very quick, but you want to kind of lead him into this area. Sometimes this is a bomb crate right here. You can usually hear it ticking if there's a bomb in there, but it wasn't one for me. You could use that to kill him too. But what you want to do is just wait till he jumps down to get you, and then you can just hit that gas can and it'll blow him up. Okay, so this is very, very rare. On level 5, you rarely get an RPG. If you do get it, obviously pick it up by any means necessary, even if you have to discard some stuff to get it. So I'm going to show you how to get through this with the RPG and how to beat Victor without the RPG, okay? So right now I got very lucky. I got the RPG, and this makes the Victor fight at the end a lot easier, like a lot easier. Now, what you want to do is get into this gas station area because it allows you to get the gas can, which gives you an easy way to get to Victor. Well, I think an easy way, okay? Now, this area can be kind of hairy because it has a chainsaw guy in it, and, it can get kind of chaotic, but if you just kind of stick with what I do, you should be fine.
God damn it.
That is a very good perk to have, the Phantom Assassin. So is the one next to it, the parry recovery, but go with the gold if you can. That increases your firepower by 150% right off the bat. So it's really good.
Never a dull day. Okay.
Now we have almost 10 minutes here to deal with the gas station and the chainsaw guy. There's a slot enhancement right here. Now once you pick up this gas can, I'm going to show you what to do to make this fight a little bit easier.
Fill this up.
As soon as you pick up this gas can, there's going to be guys popping out at you with chainsaws. Take care of this guy
You must be the
and his friend down there. And what you want to do is pick up the items, and if you grab the chainsaw, that's fine, just put it down. You want to go back here again because another guy spawns back here, and that can really ruin your day when you're fighting with the guys up front. He kind of just sneaks behind you and attacks you, so take care of him. And then what you want to do is grab this chainsaw and bring it all the way out back to where that guy spawned. This is so when the enemies come in and they get past you, they're going to go for that chainsaw to use it against you. So the further away it is, the better. Now, get out your machine gun, and there's going to be a guy with a barrel. Blow it up while he's holding it, and what I do is I throw a single grenade, not a stacked grenade, but a single one. And you just kind of want to wait here and take care of these guys as they come in. It should be relatively easy if you have the proper enhancements.
Okay, that's it.
Now you can see this blue guy right here. This is a nightmare because he just wants to get to the chainsaw, and trying to parry the chainsaw with the axe can be deadly. So as you can see, I try to get him to come after me, but he just wants to get right to that chainsaw, and it sucks because there's really nothing you can do. It's the way the game's enemy AI is programmed. So I try to stop him as much as I can, but again, he just keeps walking right by me, so I can't even parry him. And that's dangerous because now you're going to have two zombies with chainsaws coming at you. So if that happens for whatever reason, what I do is I'll walk out here and a wall of fire gets created at the door I just walked out of. Now you can see one of the perks that I get is very good Bloodshot. It gives you 80% power and takes 10% of your health when you kill someone. So it's a trade-off, but it's well worth it. Now what I do is I just take my rifle and I try to keep these guys in the flames. Just don't let either one of them break that wall of flames. The flames are going to do damage to them, and they're just going to roast in there. That's the best advice I can give you. Just, you know, keep them into the flames, whether you got to use your shotgun, your machine gun. I use the rifle because it's got some power and kick to it. It will send them flying backwards, you know. But you do not want to be battling two chainsaw guys at once. It can get very, very dangerous.
Felt that one, huh?
So I took care of that one, and I still got this blue guy left. I'm not even gonna try to parry him. I just take him out with whatever bullets I have left and do minimal damage. And there we go.
Not bad.
Now I pick up the classic 3-star because it is a very powerful gun. And I think it's worth it. You do want to check in this room over here because sometimes there is a spider. Yep, there's a spider there for me. And that will give you the extra time boost that you may need. And do not forget to fill up your gas tank. That's the whole reason we came here. There have been times when I go all the way to the exit gate and I can't get out because I forgot to fill up the gas tank, and it really just puts a damper on your time.
All right.
Now here, as long as you sneak up behind these blister heads, you can stealth kill them just using your axe. Now, if your durability is low, you can get this axe that we saved that recharges your durability. I grab it there because we're basically going to the point of no return here. We're almost at the end of this level, and we're going to go straight into level 20, which is the boss fight Victor.
Out of my way.
Now, if you have time, you can go down that way. It has a an enhancement slot enhancer. I decide not to. My enhancement slot is full, and I really don't have a lot of time here, so you know, I just say to heck with it and keep going. Now that is a nice gun right there, but I still have the 3-star shotgun, or it might be the 2-star, but either way, I like the shotgun that I have. But a 3-star shotgun is great to have, okay? Now, as we're getting towards the end here, you'll notice that I'm saving up my enhancement fuel because I'm going to replace probably the Mixed Blessing enhancement perk. That way the boss doesn't do 20% extra damage on me, because that can be the, you know, the deciding factor in the game. One hit can do a lot of damage or even kill you. So I try to take as little damage as possible, especially if it's in an enhancement. You want to take that off before you fight the main guy here.
I don't have time for this.
Now that is a nice machine gun to have, the 3-star machine gun. So once I've opened all the crates, and this is the door for the boss fight, you'll notice that I'm going to get myself ready here. I'm going to equip the rocket launcher, have it ready to go. And I shuffle, you know. You just want to make sure that you can put something there. Anything, really. Now, I choose this, the sharpshooter, because, you know, the weak spots get 50% more damage. And otherwise, your firepower decreases by 30. But we have the rocket launcher, so it's not going to make a lot of difference. Now, as soon as you enter, you're just going to fire a rocket round at him before he has a chance to move. Boom, just like that. Now you're in the second part of the fight. Now I'm going to go back and show you how to do it without entering that fight with a rocket launcher, but I'm just going to finish this fight first. You just want to hit those blisters on the Nemesis and parry everything you can with the axe. There's a couple of durability recharges.
That's it.
Yeah, just keep parrying. It can get kind of gruesome. You see I broke my axe there. But you can recharge the durability. Just try to be quick and hit those blisters. That'll weaken him.
Give me the goddamn. Okay, that's it. Still trying.
Now, once I get this last blister, I can barely hit the thing. But once I get it, he's going to grow all the blisters down at the bottom, and this is where you throw your stack grenades at him. It takes care of them all at once. And then it's just the cutscene, basically, and you beat it. You did a good job. Okay, so now I'm going to rewind this just a little bit towards the beginning of the fight. And you're going to see I don't have a rocket launcher when I start with Victor this time. So basically, you have to parry this guy, okay? I call this the alternate method. Now, I parried the second shot, but as you can see, it took away half my power. So just keep recharging yourself with herbs when you get hit, you know, because one hit could be the end of you, basically. You just want to make sure you're at full power. Now just keep parrying him with your axe. And he gets close to you, that's when he's going to strike. You want to get him to about halfway down. And what he does is he'll pull out his own rocket launcher, and if you can get him to drop it, you can pick it up and use it against him. And that's the trick. It takes a lot of deaths and a lot of tries with this guy, so don't get discouraged. He can be pretty tough.
Open your eyes. Humanity is full of fooling imbeciles.
Now, once he starts doing that, he gets up on his podium there and starts, you know, trying to shock you with his electricity. So just be ready for that. You can see he's up there charging himself up with electricity. And what you got to do is just run back and forth so he can't hit you. And now run the other way. He does the same thing, but this time he lands. Now he's going to come running at you. Just parry him. And you got to look for when he turns around. He's going to turn his back to you, and when he turns back around, he has the rocket launcher in his hands, and that's when you want to fire at him like crazy. You want to use the strongest gun you can to fire at him to make him drop that rocket launcher, because you got about 5 seconds to do it, and then he fires it at you. Yeah, he's kicking my butt right here. But as you can see, he's about halfway down with his power. So it's going to happen soon.
I will not let this option win. Give it up.
Now this is what you want to look for. See how he's turned around? He's going to turn back around with the rocket launcher. And I use my Ghost Grudge. I aim right at that rocket launcher. That's what you want to do. You just want to keep firing. Use your strongest gun, your most powerful gun. I barely get him to drop it with 3 shots from a Ghost Grudge. And that's a 3-star gun. Once he drops it, you can go pick it up. And, you know, equip it. Just make sure you don't miss with it. Because I've done that. And that's about it, you know. And you just want to continue the fight just like before. So I hope this video helped you guys. I hope you found it enjoyable. And leave me some likes and comments if you enjoyed it. Let me know what you think. And yeah, keep playing Resident Evil. It's a great game. I love the series. So see you guys.